Remember how Alice went down the rabbit hole, had some wonderful adventures down there? Well, you know what? I went down the rabbit hole. But these days, going down the rabbit hole has a different connotation. What it means is that you start a Google search for some subject and you see where it leads, and it often leads to some unexpected places. So let me tell you about my trip down the rabbit hole. I was asked a rather interesting question. Is it true that essence of roses, rose essential oil, can harmonize the human body's frequency and can treat underlying medical conditions? Well, that was kind of an interesting question because I never thought that rose oil frequency and the human body would ever be in the same sentence. So, of course, I start doing a little search, and very soon I end up on a website for Young Living, a company that sells essential oils. Now, the term essential doesn't mean that these are critical to life. It means that it is the essence of the product, the essence of roses, for example, the smell of roses concentrated into an oil. And according to the Young Living website, rose oil has a frequency, and it can match the frequency of the human body and therefore do some wonderful things. Well, frequency of the human body, what on earth is that? So I do some more searching, and the website refers to Royal Rife and his wonderful machine invented in the 1920s. Well, Royal Rife was an inventor, and he came up with this machine that generated certain electromagnetic waves, and he said that if those waves matched frequency of a disease, then the disease could be cured. This really has no scientific validity, and these kind of devices have been looked at to see what they can do. They've actually been taken apart, and just a whole collage of ammeters, wires, and meaningless cubes that are inside. Anyway, I want to find out a bit more about this. So I Google some more, and I end up not in Wonderland, but in Heartland. Well, this particular Heartland is a wellness center in Texas. And of course, they allow for people to come in and have treatments, even though they say that they don't cure any medical conditions. One of those treatments is with a Rife machine. So I learned about the use of Rife machine there. I wanted to see what else do they offer. Well, they offer some other interesting things, like this technology. I have no idea what it is. The description is just a word salad, meaningless. And they say that it's all done through quantum healing. Well, as soon as you see terms like quantum healing, you know that you are deep down a rabbit hole. They offer something else too. They offer amethyst mats. You lie on this and wonderful things happen. Well, I don't think that there's much science there either. But then again, I haven't really investigated. I don't have an amethyst mat, but I do have an amethyst crystal. Is it going to have any kind of beneficial effect, healing properties? I don't know. I don't know what I would do with it. I don't think it's very good for sitting on. But maybe if I just stare at it long enough, it's going to have some sort of rays coming out of it, like they say on the website. Only problem is, I don't really believe it. So that's how I went down the rabbit hole. And what I found down there was really nothing more than a word salad. I guess some rabbits might go for that.